All right, Pisces, let's see what Scorpio season has for you guys. Astrologically, both your ruling planet Neptune and Saturn are still retrograde in your sign. Now, Saturn's going to station direct on November 15th, kind of near the end of Scorpio season. So that's when you're going to start seeing some maybe hard lessons start popping up. If you're not already seeing them, you may already be being faced with a lot of restrictions in your space and trying to get things done and nothing's happening. Hopefully you're stopping and listening to the lessons involved in that. Things should be becoming pretty clear for you guys as to what direction you need to be going right now. And honestly, even your traditional ruler Jupiter is also retrograde in Gemini right now. So there should have been some very revealing conversations for you guys, some aha moments. You're already super intuitive. Your intuition has probably been extra on point lately. And of course, Scorpio season is it's in a very nice aspect to your sign, so it's really opening up that intuition even more. But right now, we're just collectively in this state of extreme transformation, so really make sure that you're going with the flow on that. You're not running away from it, and you're actually facing these transformations, head on, okay? I'm going to go ahead and pull you guys some cards here. What is Scorpio season as a whole for Pisces? Scorpio season as a whole, we have strength. So you're really going to have to make sure that you have good, strong boundaries. You are tapping into your courage during this time to stand your ground. Part of Saturn in Pisces is all about having boundaries, which is probably the least of, your biggest weakness is that Pisces is a boundaryless sign, right? And Saturn is trying to force you to have boundaries, and it will test those boundaries over and over again until you learn to enforce them, okay? So you're definitely going to be seeing a lot of that happen right now, especially because Saturn rules Capricorn, where Pluto is doing its everything right now, okay? Something unexpected. Ooh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna keep shuffling there. So something unexpected for Pisces. I don't know why this is unexpected. The High Priestess. Like, this is you guys. You're already super psychic. But maybe you start seeing things that you didn't see before. Maybe something that you've been trying to avoid or trying to escape from is like smacks you in the face and you just can't avoid it anymore. But definitely like that psychic ability that Pisces just naturally has, it's being kicked up in whole different ways right now. So make sure that you are really listening to it and not trying to avoid these messages that are coming in, okay? And you guys are absolutely the worst about, every water sign is bad about gaslighting themselves, but I think Pisces is probably the worst just because there's the tendency to just not want to deal with the intuition that comes in and the psychic messages that come in. So you just convince yourself that you don't have to, right? So really make sure you're listening to those. How to stay grounded. How can Pisces, I swear if we have another one of these, all of them are major arcana cards. It's weird because Sagittarius, which is also ruled by Jupiter, had all major arcana cards, okay? So that's a very pivotal time, and there's something major going on during that time. So we have the moon on how to stay grounded, which is odd because this is the least grounded card. This is telling me that you guys really, really, really need to be facing the messages that you're receiving head on, even if they scare you, even if they make you feel like you're drowning, right? Like you've really got to start facing stuff head on. So the North Node is actually going to move into your sign in January. So we're getting down to those last couple of months. And once that North Node is in your sign, it's going to keep pushing you forward towards that Piscean energy. So you really need to make sure that you're willing to actually accept it and listen to your intuition and your psychic abilities as you're moving forward. So take the time to get in your head and actually hear the messages that you're being told. An important emotion for Pisces. Jeez Louise. This is so weird. The Lovers. So there's important conversations that are happening. There's important connections that are happening. This does not necessarily have to be romantic, but it could be. Something about a relationship. Maybe you're making a connection with somebody who is triggering your intuition. Maybe there's somebody in your space that normally you would keep blocked out of your space that your intuition is telling you, hey, this is someone you need to have in your place. This is someone who's going to help you move forward and understand your abilities better. Let's see. Something that will inspire Pisces. 3 of Pentacles. So networking, co-workers, this is feeling like maybe you're joining some groups or something, or you're really reaching out to people that understand you better. You're probably one of the least understood signs, to be honest with you. And there is some kind of inspiration in finding those groups of people that do understand you, that do understand the abilities that you possess, and that really help you to embrace them and how to stand your ground when you're wanting to actually lean on those abilities, okay? Spirit guides speaking. Threw that one right at me. 10 of Wands. You're carrying too much weight. Pisces already carries the weight of the world. You're the last sign of the zodiac. You already have everybody's collective problems on you at all times. This is why you are so prone to escapism, because everything feels so heavy, okay? So really, if you're hearing your guides tell you, hey, this is not yours to carry, put it down. Do not take on everybody else's problems. Don't weigh yourself down with other people's issues. Don't take on more than you can handle. Really make sure that you have those good, strong boundaries that we're trying to enforce here, and you're finding that courage to say no when people are putting too much on you. How to best support yourself. The Tower. So this is really interesting. So these are both very difficult cards, but this is your how to stay grounded, and this is how to support yourself. This is really telling you to face the darkness that maybe you've been running from. This is really telling you to look at what is right in front of you that you don't like. What is that tower moment that you keep trying to run from? What is the deep emotions that you keep trying to run from? Make sure that you're actually dealing with those things, and you're really facing them head on. You're listening to your spirit guides. You're listening to your intuition. You're allowing people in your space that can help you develop those as well. There is 3 of Cups on the bottom, so but definitely make sure that you're allowed. Let people love you. This is what I'm hearing, because Pisces is very good at keeping everybody at a distance while also taking on all of their crap at the same time. Really, let people be there for you. Let people love you. Let people help you develop your abilities. Allow them to allow you to feel safe in who you are, okay? Don't keep running from stuff. Don't run from your fears. Clarifiers on the Strength card, please. Clarifiers for Strength. All right, we have Page of Wands and the Emperor. Oh yeah, you're really going to have to stand your ground with somebody who tries to like enforce some type of authority over you. Somebody who wants to like force you to do things that maybe you're not comfortable with. And 10 of Wands, yeah. So this is really telling me that there's somebody in your orbit or entering your orbit that you're going to have to really find those boundaries with, because this is somebody who wants to put everything on you. Like they want you to take on the world for them. And it's almost like they're very authoritative about it, but at the same time kind of like immature and fun at the same time. Like that's a very weird energy, but I know some of these people who are just always, upbeat and fun and playful and childlike and all this stuff, right? But at the same time, they have to always be in control as well. This may be the someone who is like finally realizing that that doesn't work and they are ready to heal, but they want you to take on their healing. It's kind of what I'm feeling here. They want you to take their wands and carry them for them, tell them how to heal, how to carry them. And you're going to have to really enforce those boundaries and not take on other people's problems. We do have the Temperance on the bottom too. So there's this underlying energy of you trying to find that balance in your life to where you can actually take care of yourself. It's a lot of major arcana here. So a lot of this is a very pivotal time for you to really learn how to have those good boundaries. Listen to your intuition. Don't run away from it. Don't hide from it, and actually face things head on. Because it is really saying, you know, in order to get yourself to a grounded space and be in a good place, you're going to have to deal with the Tower moments and the fears that come along with them. Let's see. What is influencing Pisces during Scorpio season? What's influencing Pisces during Scorpio season? I don't know. Patience. Slow down. Stop trying to stop trying to control things, right? But also just don't beat yourself up, right? Like, I think we all kind of know the regular trope of Pisces, of, you know, victim mentality, right? Be patient with yourself. Don't beat yourself up, okay? When things are hard, when that Tower moment blows up, when emotions get really intense, a lot of times that Piscean first instinct is kind of like woe is me type of energy. So don't beat yourself up about anything that comes up during this time. Definitely make sure that you are being patient with yourself. You're loving yourself and being kind with yourself, okay? What is your advice during Scorpio season? Let's see. Advice for Pisces during Scorpio season. Wisdom. So, I think you already have the answers, right? This is telling me that you have all the knowledge that you need, all of the wisdom that you need to work through these things. Make sure you're using it. Make sure you're not running from it. There's also centering on the bottom here. So definitely find your center space. That is very much in tune with this Temperance energy over here. Find that center space. Listen to your inner wisdom. Listen to your spirit guides to help guide you through and tell you when you need to be having very strong boundaries, when you need to find that courage to say no, and when you need to be dropping some of the wands that are weighing you down, okay? So definitely during this time, face the hard stuff so that you can get through it and get to the other side of it.